After 9 years, this NDP Liberal Prime Minister is not worth the homelessness or the hunger. The Carbon Tax Coalition increased the carbon tax 23%, driving grocery prices up $700 per family, and a quarter of Canadians are relying on food banks. They can't afford the basic necessities, let alone a summer vacation. Conservatives have a common sense plan to eliminate all federal gas taxes until Labor Day. This will save Alberta families $955. Will the Prime Minister follow our common sense plan, eliminate the federal gas tax, so families can afford a summer holiday?
The Honourable Minister for Families.
Mr. Speaker, I find this question very disingenuous. We will take no lessons from the Conservatives when it comes to food bank usage, when they refuse and they vote against providing food to hungry kids at school.
The Honourable Member from Foothills.
Out of touch is a Liberal NDP government that listens to bankers and bondholders that benefit from Liberal inflation. I'm listening to my constituents like Lisa, who showed me her carbon tax rebate. It was $15. What a joke. It's not a joke for Foothills families who pay $3,000 a year in carbon taxes, have nothing left for food or homes, let alone a summer vacation. The Parliamentary Budget Officer is clear. Canadians pay more in the carbon tax than they get back in a rebate. Will the Prime Minister axe all federal gas tax this summer so Lisa could take her family for a summer road trip?
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, the Conservatives are the party of austerity.
That's right.
The only thing they know how to do is cut, cut, cut. And so it is no surprise that they want to cut the carbon rebates that leave 8 out of 10 Canadian families better off. And you know what else they want to cut? They want to cut the National School Food Program. They want to cut early learning and child care.
Yep.
They want to cut dental care that already 2 million Canadians are benefiting from.
Right.
They want to tear Canada down, but we won't let them.
Hear, hear.
The Honourable Member from Lambton, Kent, Middlesex.
After 9 years, this NDP Liberal Prime Minister is not worth the hunger and homelessness. Alan and Willa, seniors from Melbourne who've worked their whole lives, have told me that they can't even afford a small vacation because everything is too expensive. Conservatives are calling on the government to axe the tax this summer, saving Ontario families nearly $600 to help pay for food and housing and maybe a small family vacation. So will the Prime Minister adopt our common sense plan to axe the tax on gas this summer so Canadians can afford a summer road trip?
As I've said a number of times in this House, it would be useful if the Conservative Party of Canada actually used facts to inform the questions that they ask. 8 out of 10 Canadian families get more money back. 300 Canadian economists have said so. The Parliamentary Budget Officer has said so. It actually works in reverse to income, so it's people who actually live on the most modest income that get the most money back, and it's part of fixing the climate crisis that threatens the future of our children. The group across the way has no plan for affordability, and their plan for climate is to simply let the planet burn.
Exactly.